Hello and welcome to Hosk's weekly roundup of his top CRM articles of the week. Start with article of the week. That's a good start. Right, okay, a bit of jiggery pokery and I fixed the link. This is an article from Adam Vero, newly created CRM MVP, and basically there's been a lot of articles recently talking about access teams, and I did one for the MB2 703 customization exam, and also Larry Lentz did one, and they kind of really talked about the functionality, but Adam talks about why you should use them and the kind of benefits that you can get. I wrongly said that they didn't write to the POA table, but they do, but the benefits are in different areas. And it kind of highlights the improvements in ease of use with the access teams and the actual performance improvements. It's kind of like a deep dive on access teams, so that's well worth a look. Okay, onwards we've got 11 migration tips. I found this one quite interesting because I've done migration once and it can be a real nightmare. So these tips are pretty good. This is coming from a database of a different kind. So like if you were moving SAP or some other kind of system across into CRM, you kind of got to you've got to change the data into the CRM data, and this goes through. You're going to need some sort of data analysis, know your database, know what kind of fields in there and how it's changed now in the new one. I think obviously you can tell that they've done a lot of database conversions, and this is their sort of migrations, and this is their tips through experience. That's pretty good. That's one to lock away for when you have to do such a thing. Jason Latimer, CRM MVP, using SOAP authentication to CRM Online. So, I mean, Jamie Miley did quite a few, and he mentions him here, did quite a lot of blogs on SOAP messages inside JavaScript. Basically, you can sort of do almost like plugin type functionality and using the same methods as you would in like a plugin, but inside the JavaScript. And because you're basically just doing SOAP messages, plugins doing WCF, which is sort of SOAP wrapped up, and so this just shows you how to connect with JavaScript and SOAP, and then after that you can then do other calls. So that's quite good to know. I'm not sure if I would go down that route myself. The CRM 2013 SP1 new SDKs released. Download that and you'll see that they've updated a couple of the trusty tools. Everyone's favourite, the plugin registration. That's how it used to look, and then now they've updated it to use a kind of Silverlighty, much nicer kind of GUI, and they've changed the access type here. Rather than the discovery URL, you just put in the server, etc. And they've just basically updated it a little bit, given it a bit of a refresh. So download that, have a look. And also they've got this configuration migration. So this is a way to move data from one of your CRM organizations to another. And this is the kind of things you can't usually move, like duplicate detection rules. You can now kind of export these from one to another. So there's probably a bunch of other stuff in there that you better move. These kind of things you have to set up when you change organizations. So that looks quite useful. How to secure your dashboard. Another CRM MVP, Jason Latimer. Basically, you can in dashboards you can enable security roles, so only certain security roles can see certain dashboards. This has the benefit of filtering out the dashboards that your user doesn't need, so you don't have to keep sort of scrolling down. And from a sort of a security point of view, that dashboards people shouldn't be viewing, you can filter out. So that's nice. I didn't really recall doing that. I know you can do it with forms, but I didn't know you could do it with dashboards. So this is this article from Brian McLeod, basically comparing the 2011 and CRM 2013 filter functionality. In 2013, you can have pre-filters in the columns. So you kind of it compares them and then goes through new functionality. That's worth having a look at. This is Power Objects. They are a good source of blog posts, and here they just show you how to color code your calendar for appointments in Microsoft Dynamics CRM. So basically you can set it up so that your appointments in CRM can be color coded, which makes it easier for you to use it. That's the kind of thing that a customer would definitely want to do. CRM MVP question and answer with Blake Scalavi from Chicago. That's a good one. That's one of my ones. This one I found very useful. Although he's put an advanced find on the form bar, and the form bar is basically the bar that appears on all of the CRM records. Now, though there is a solution to do this, what this I found useful is that this actually walks you through using the ribbon workbench, because I was trying to work out how to make a change which appeared on all on the command bar, because I could work out how to do it for each entity. But if you have this application ribbons, basically that is the command bar. So you put something on there and it will appear for all records. And it kind of has a few nice step-by-step guide really to using the ribbon workbench. I found that very useful in doing something I was working on. Okay, that's one of mine, the Hosk. Quick overview of auditing. So this basically goes through auditing, how to set it up, what you're looking at. This will be useful for people studying the MB2 703 exam, because it's on there. There's a new book. I haven't seen many CRM 2013 books, but here, CRM Unleashed. This is a pretty good one. I've read these in version 2011, possibly 2004. I can't remember if it was actually released there, but so this will be useful for anyone wanting to sort of get started with CRM. Now this one from Joel Abbott basically talks about the new changes in the service and case. So obviously we know there are lots of new functionality coming through, but he just kind of talks about the benefits of them and the fact that you can sort of improve searching, you can merge cases, and now there's parent and child cases, so you can link more cases kind of together, which basically what they're doing is bringing in basic kind of service help desk kind of functionality, which is good, because although the case or service area was useful, it was a little bit basic, and particularly in the searching, when you're searching, when you're on a help desk, you need to find previous cases, because that's where the answer might be. So it's a good overview. Have a look at that. In this blog, it just goes through what online material can help you sort of get started in CRM 2013. It's just, there are lots of information all over the place, so I just kind of have a look at where you might find them and download them for free. Finally, bring Bing Maps to CRM 2013 entities. So this just goes through the process of adding maps to CRM entities, which you may want to do. There's a few videos. The one I did like was, well, actually, there's a lot of good ones. These are my ones, but this one's pretty good. This is a JavaScript tutorial.
This
from
is the tale
the Hosk,
of two guys
but it goes through
named Guy.
It goes through using the CRM Developer Work Toolkit.
One guy
and
is a real asset to the
deploying
company.
from there, and it also will go
guy?
shows you how to.
Well,
it does some
so is he.
validation, mobile phone,
Two
UK
capable
mobile phone
employees
validation.
with real
And then it
potential.
goes through sort of
These
uploading
guys
the
have a
file,
lot more to give.
attaching the file to the form,
They could take on new
and then actually
projects,
debugging it,
or be
and
the key
changing
member
it,
of
and
that new
uploading
team.
it, and sort of that
There's
process,
just one
which
thing
you'll definitely
stopping
go
them.
through if you're writing JavaScript.
They haven't had
And
the
the
training
debugging
they
process, I was
need.
learning as I went. Hadn't done it in Chrome, so it
Both
just shows you how
guys
you
need
can put
results
in
fast,
breakpoints
so they asked to
and
go on
see
a
what's
training
happening
course
in your
with
JavaScript
Firebrand.
code. So that's
One
actually
guy's boss
a pretty good
says
one
yes.
from
He knows he
the
can't
Hosk.
afford to lose him
This
for
one's
long.
good from Robert Peledi, whatever. Basically, there's a piece of functionality in CRM that when you import data, you can choose to create a new entity. And so in this example, Rob goes through in countries, and he's got a big CSV file full of countries, and he chooses create new entity. So what it does, it creates a new entity in CRM, and then it also creates the records that are also in the CSV file. So it's a very useful way. So if you've got like a CSV full of countries or other data, you can create your entity and import at exactly the same time, which will save you some time doing that. Right, so there we go. That's this week's Roundup done and dusted. Last week I horsed it up a bit. It somehow cut off halfway through. If you want to see the articles from last week, there's a link at the bottom, and there's a link to my YouTube channel with lots of CRM goodies up there. Right, have a great weekend.